The message for today's video is that you are so loved by God. We have a loving Father in heaven who desires a relationship with us. He is not an angry or mean God. He is a loving and generous God. And it's so important to know this because in our times of trouble, we will either run into his arms or we'll run away from him. But if you accept and abide in God's love, he will become your refuge and your safe place, and then nothing can separate you from him. Why do we love God? Because he loved us first completely and unconditionally. Stay tuned until the end of this video for some Bible reading from the book of Zechariah. Animals with Gabi. I'm trying mushroom coffee for the first time. It was just a random brand that I found on Instagram that was like had decent reviews. And the first time I tried it, it was actually so gross, but I didn't like measure anything out. It was just, I put in a little bit of the powder, like the little thing it came with to put it in, and then I just added water. And I don't know if that got like the proportions wrong, but it tasted like dirt, or it tasted really bad. But then today I made it at home, measuring it out using my regular creamer that I usually use, because also I was not home, so I just used like whatever creamer was at work, and it was really bad. And that was yesterday, but today it's actually pretty good. Roar, roar. I'm playing animals with Gabi. She is roar. I am like, she'll show me an animal and then I have to make the animal noise. That's what we're doing right now. That's her playtime right now. Yeah, supposedly there's a lot of benefits to mushroom coffee, so I'm trying it for the first time. Kind of hard to talk to you guys when I have to constantly be making animal noises, so I might talk about it later. But like, also I'm trying to embrace my natural hair. Bangs and everything, just natural hair. And the thing is, yes, what happened? Okay, do you want to read a book? The bird, you saw the bird? The bird. So I wanted to update you guys on the no buy month. It's still February right now when I'm filming this. It's February 28th, but literally this is the last day. So, and I don't plan on breaking the rules. So basically, like, I can give you like a summary of how this month went and like how it's going. So for those of you who don't know, a couple vlogs ago, I think I mentioned something about doing a no buy month where I was gonna get really focused and budget very strictly only on things that I absolutely needed, and just a few exceptions. Everybody does their no buy month differently. Some people like go like you really can't buy nothing, but that's usually for people that have like a lot of things already like in their house like stocked up. I'm not that kind of person. Like I have like maybe 1 or 2 extras of like essentials. Like I'm talking about like things like lotion, toilet paper, like deodorant, shampoo, things like that. You know, some people like they do a no buy month and you can't even buy those things because they have so much already. But for me, that's not the case. So my no buy month was just simply like I can't buy anything other than the refills of things that I like absolutely need. So for example, like if I do run out of lotion, I have to be completely out of all lotion, then I can go buy more. Shampoo, things like that, that's fine. I can do the refills of them. But what I used to do a lot, because I have like a toiletry budget, right? And what I would do is like, I have a certain budget, and if I saw that I have extra money at the end of the week after just buying the regular toiletries that I needed that week, I would, you know, add little things to my cart, like maybe just a lip gloss here and there, or like, oh, this is new product, like let me try it, it's only like $5, only $10, like let me just add it. But obviously those are not needs, those are wants, and I technically did have the money for it. But this challenge was all about like, don't buy anything you don't need, just stick to what you absolutely need. And that's hard for me because for me, it's like, if I have the money, then why not? But recently, like my mindset has been that money, though you may have it, you're actually taking money away from your next big financial goal. So yeah, that's the purpose of my no buy month. I want to save as much as possible, stop just buying little stuff here and there that I don't need, or it's not urgent, or, you know, it's just a want and you know, I could do without it. I've been fine without it, you know, things like that. And I will gladly say that for the most part, I've stuck to it. Now, I did buy one thing that was not a refill. It was something completely new. So technically I failed. Technically that one purchase is what caused me to fail. But honestly, I've tried to do no buy months in the past and I've failed like way worse than this. So like to me, this was a really successful no buy month. And the one purchase is actually so like dumb. I bought mushroom coffee, and the reason though, okay, I have like a really good reason. And it's not that good actually, but I bought it because I've just been feeling so tired and lethargic and just not myself. And no, I'm not pregnant, but I've just been feeling not myself, and I feel like it has to do health wise. Like I feel like I've not been eating the best, and I don't even take vitamins. Like I am terrible when it comes to like my health, and I need to get better at it. But so one day I woke up, felt terrible, and it was nothing had changed, and I had certain symptoms. And then I searched up the symptoms, and then I went on Instagram, right? Instagram and their ads, the cookies, whatever it's called, like that it just like feeds information to your social media is like so crazy, because an ad popped up for mushroom coffee and it literally was advertising the relief of all the symptoms that I had. So I was like, I need this right now. I don't want to feel this way anymore. Like I have things to do. And mentally, like I was feeling good. It was like more physically. So I was like, I need this right now. And so it was an impulsive, very impulsive purchase. So for that reason, I failed. But other than that, and by the way, I just started it, so I can't even tell you like if it's working or not. But other than that, it's been really good, and I want to do it again. I'm gonna do it again next month. We're continuing this challenge because it's saving me a lot of money. It's not that bad. If anything, like I feel like it's really like helping me to not be impulsive and to just conscious consumerism. That's what I am like leaning into this year, conscious consumerism. And that helps in so many ways. It helps with your budget, it helps with like it helps you mentally so that you don't desire things. I don't want to want anything. I have God. He's all I need, and what I have is enough, and He's blessed me, and that's it. Yeah, so that's the update on the no buy month. second mushroom coffee because it's pretty low in caffeine and it's just not hitting. It's not hitting the way that I need it to. Anyways, okay. So I'm reading Zechariah, and sorry, like I don't have my tripod, and Gabi's sleeping in the other room, and it's just, I can't. Anyways, I'm reading the book of Zechariah as a part of the 90-day Bible challenge, and I'm just gonna share with you what stood out to me the most, what I loved the most about today's reading in specific. So it's Zechariah chapter 2 and verse 3, starting verse 3. It says, "Then the angel who was speaking to me left, and another angel came to meet him and said to him, 'Run, tell that young man, Jerusalem will be a city without walls because of the great number of men and livestock in it.'" And verse 5 says, "And I myself will be a wall of fire around it, declares the Lord, and I will be its glory within. Come, come, flee from the land of the north, declares the Lord, for I have scattered you to the fourth winds of heaven, declares the Lord. Come, O Zion, escape you who live in the daughter of Babylon. For this is what the Lord Almighty says, after he has honored me and has sent me against the nations that have plundered you, for whoever touches you touches the apple of his eye. I will surely raise my hand against them so that their slaves will plunder them. Then you will know that the Lord Almighty has sent me." And when I was reading, what I loved so much about this is like, after all of Israel's rebellion, after all the times that they've turned their back on the Lord, God is just always making a way for there to be restoration between him and his creation. And here, he's telling them that they're not going to need a wall. He's going to be their wall. And that if anyone touches them, it's like they're touching the apple of his eye. The apple of your eye is like the thing most precious to you. And the Lord is saying here, like, he's going to personally defend them against anybody that tries to harm them and tries to destroy them. And so God allows for nations around the people of Israel to attack them, to destroy them at times, but at the end of the day, those people that harmed Israel, they don't just get off without anything. God is always makes sure to come and redeem them, to defend them, to bring justice to the nations around them that have done evil. So I loved that so much, because it's like, no matter what we've done, God is always trying to bring reconciliation between us and him. I feel like sometimes when we fall into sin, or when we are running away from God, or we're not doing what we know we're supposed to do with God, we can feel so much guilt and condemnation in our lives. But when you know that God, his mindset is not like, I'm angry and so get away from me. No, his mindset is, you've done wrong, come close. Don't run away, come closer. And so this is kind of like what it's reminding me of. It's like God is actively trying to reconcile our relationship with him if it's been hurt, or if it's been broken, if it's not been the way that it's supposed to be. And so if you ever go days without speaking to the Lord, days without reading his word, there's no need to feel any guilt or shame or less than as a daughter of the Lord or son of the Lord, because he's like actively desiring to rebuild what has been broken and actively desiring a relationship with you. Sometimes it feels like, because of the shame and condemnation, there's nothing we can do to just be good with God again. But it's like, no, God is like, throughout all this, the Old Testament that I've been reading, like he's making the effort to go and send prophets to speak to his people. And all he wants, all God is wanting through all of this is like, come back to me, like seek me again, follow me again, obey me again. I just want good for you. Like, that's just like the theme that I've been seeing as I'm reading the Old Testament. It's like, God, yes, he allows momentary hardships because of disobedience, because of sin, because of rebellion. But at the end of the day, he's always trying to like reconcile, even when they don't want it. Because it's not like the people of Israel are like over here feeling bad for what they did, repenting and just like, Lord, accept us again. They do that when it gets really, really bad. And yet God is like accepting them. And even when they're not repentant, even when they don't want to do right and they don't want to change their minds and they don't want to change their ways, still God is trying to like make a way for there still to be like a relationship and restoration. And obviously that's why he sent Jesus, his son, so that there can be a reconciliation with us and the Father. So it's just so beautiful. Those are just some thoughts that I was having as I was reading. God is saying, like, anyone who touches you, it's like they're touching the apple of my eye. And I receive that for myself. It's like when the enemy tries to come, touch me, touch my family, touch what is mine, like the Lord is our defender. He's the one that's gonna come and redeem us, defend us. We don't even gotta worry about it because he's gonna take care of him. Guys, read the book of Zechariah. It's so good. I have to read, I'm not even gonna like say anything. Like I'm just gonna read chapter 3 of Zechariah. It's so beautiful. Okay, it says, "Then he showed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right side to accuse him. The Lord said to Satan, 'The Lord rebuke you, Satan. The Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebuke you. Is not this man a burning stick snatched from the fire?' Now Joshua was dressed in filthy clothes as he stood before the angel. The angel said to those who were standing before him, 'Take off his filthy clothes.' Then he said to Joshua, 'See, I have taken away your sin, and I will put rich garments on you.' Then I said, 'Put a clean turban on his head.' So they put a clean turban on his head and clothed him, while the angel of the Lord stood by." Just verses 3 and 5. Like, now Joshua was dressed in a filthy clothes as he stood before the angel. The angel said to those who were standing before him, "Take off his filthy clothes." And then he said to Joshua, "See, I have taken away your sin, and I will put rich garments on you." That is so beautiful. God literally, like, he takes away our filthy clothes and he clothes us with clothes of righteousness. It's like the word of God, man. Read the Bible today.